Hi friends, welcome back to Lost Without a Plan. My name is Amanda Lynn, and today we are going to be planning my quarter two in my Makselife companion notebooks. This quarter, I chose the one that says the only limit is your mind, and it doesn't have any of the front pages in this one. It just has the months and the weeks, and then to set it up, I have some items here from Erin Condren and Planner Kate, and if that sounds like fun, be sure to hit the like button and I'll meet you back here in a second. Okay, we are back. So we're starting out with these vegan tabs from Erin Condren, and if you watched my last quarter setup, I messed up the tabs pretty bad. They were my first time using tabs. So this time I am going to mark the page into thirds on all the setups, on all the months. Got April. And actually I'm going to do it on this page because the last time it messed up the month headers. So I'm going to do it on the left-hand page, I think. I'm a little dyslexic, so hopefully that's right. So I am setting up marks on all 3 months, and then I'm going to kind of just position this in the middle of those 3 sections and hope for the best. Wish me luck. Not really sure. I'm going to use this sticker book here to kind of fold it down so that it's halved before I put it on the page. And I'm going to start on the inside, so when I look at it from above, April is first. Perfect. That one went well. Let's see how we can do on the next one. Okay. This one should just be the whole center of the page. So that one went okay too. Now let's see if I can get the third one done too. And I like this color for June. It's my birth month, and it's also pretty teal. Okay, that one is a little off, and I just tore the page, so we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, it's fine. It's much better than the one before. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through and add these headers. These are made for an A5 calendar, so they don't really fit perfectly. I mentioned in the last one that Makselife sells stickers for this, but I didn't see them until after I had placed my order, and it was like a launch order, so it was already super delayed. So I just went with what I could get fast, and Planner Kate is really good at being fast. So this one fits just fine. I just need to center it on the biggest day of the week on the page, so Saturday and Wednesday. I center those on the boxes, and everything else looks good. So I'm just checking the day that the month starts here. Okay, I use this page for my remix, which are basically, I realize I don't have 1 and 2. Not really sure what happened there, but that's okay. So I use this spread for my remix, and that's basically just like a mood tracker, like a word a day, a sticker a day kind of fun. I am just double checking the dates here again because that little one was Sunday start and I didn't want to get confused. I really do like using the spread for my remix. It's super fun, gives me a way to use my fun, sassy, snarky stickers and kind of mark down the fun things that happen during the week, the month. And I loved how all these stickers match perfectly. Good job, Planner Kate. And then I'm going to mark the stickers here. Last time I just did the 4 weeks in the month, and then I was missing days, and on my my word a day calendar, it was kind of sad. And then for this monthly goals, I think I'm going to stick my months on the sides this time. I like how that looks. And then I mark the weeks, and I'm just making sure, because last time I had to rip out one. I had an extra spread because there was only 4 weeks, and the one that I needed to rip out was the one with the monthly reflection on the back, so I'm making sure I don't do that this time. So I'm just putting in the Monday start stickers from Planner Kate up here, and I like how this looks. It actually kind of matches the health and wellness color, which is kind of fun because health and wellness is kind of my goal for April. Getting back in the habit of doing some hiking. We'll go over that in a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through here real quick and date May and June real quick. I'm just gonna speed you through this because I can. Okay, so you guys are gonna have to tell me, do you have any big quarter two goals? Mine are pretty much the same, like a breakdown from my annual goals, but I have a couple new things thrown in, and I always share my remix on Instagram. If I don't put it in my videos, I'll always share it over there because it's the most fun. It's the most fun spread of the month, I think. At least for me. So I always like to share it, but I don't know if you guys like it as much. You'll have to let me know if you like the remixes too. So here are my quarter one book and my annual goals. As you can see, the tabs were a little janky on this one. I already went through the assessment scoring. I printed it out on the Makselife website, and I went through and wrote all my scores in. I'm just going to write them in here and color it in with you. That gray kind of looks a little dark. I hope it dries a little lighter. Just adds a little bit of dimension using the Makse Markers. They do match really well though. Make sure I put the correct blue on the correct thing. And there we go. That is my compass. These are my assessments. I did pretty good in 5 things I improved. So what attributed to these improvements, I think it was my consistency and being organized and well planned. Look back at my monthly reflections here. I did get my new car. Things that are working are personal goals. Things that are not working are home and health. And I realized that I cannot add to my list. I have to rearrange things. And next month I want to plan on focus on movement and being present. And so that's it for my quarterly assessments. Now we're going to look back at my annual goals and write in my monthly goals in for April. Just grab my markers here. On my monthly, Violet is on spring break, so I want to mark in the spring breaks, but I'm not going to write anything because I did use a no school sticker, but I didn't want to make it too messy. I like to have room for stickers. Okay, so in April I want to read 3 books to catch up with my goal, and I have my Lost Without a Plan, consistency stuff, and then my big change is that I want to look into PR, just kind of learn more about it, and then for fun and recreation, we have spring break, and we have a bunch of wacky holidays that are relevant for spring break fun. And for work, I have the magazine and freelance. I also have 2 other projects here, and learning for business roundtable. I put that under work this time because my other stuff was kind of busy. In family and relationships, I am focusing on quality time. And we're going to do our camping trip. I guess I'm going to write in my focus up here is intentional fun for fun and recreation. And we're going to put consistency on personal, and maybe I think that my goal for work and learning is going to be stamina. Just kind of keeping moving through, gaining a little momentum. I also put my learning here for Business Roundtable in that section. For quality time, we want to have our camping trip. I want to make sure that I have one-on-one time during spring break, connect with some friends, and Violet has her examination, so I wrote that under family too. For health and wellness, I have exercise and habits here, so my goal is progress. I want to focus on keeping my Pilates consistent and working on some hike prep. And for my habits, I'm going to focus on skincare and vitamins. which is pretty much the same as it has been for those. And then for spiritual and personal growth, what should my focus be? I don't usually write focuses, so this is different. I know that there's a page in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find the page of ideas. Is it in this one? Oh, I thought it was a loose leaf paper, but it looks like I left it in the book. Okay, so for spiritual and personal growth, I'm going to put my goal is reflection, and I have my Purpose-Driven Mom planning session, my Girl Scouts meetings, planning the summer, and I want to work on my remix and more self-care days. For finances, I have my tax appointment really early this month, so you know, it's going to be a rough month probably. Hopefully not, but we're going to focus on some peace, financial peace, right? Because the tax appointment, and then I also have to remember to do my billing. I also need to move some accounts over and try to be frugal on our travel budgeting. So my focus for physical environment will be simplified, because that's what it was on my annual, and I like that, so I'm going to keep it. This month I'm focusing on my dining room, so I need to declutter the dining room, tidy the house, and do my weekly resets. And then for my car, I want to do a car wash and a weekly tidy. And then let's jump into first week's actions. To stay consistent, I need to read one book and mark off my videos. And then I also want to focus on spring break and our camping trip. And I gotta write in wacky holidays. I forgot about that when I wrote it. And let's see, red, yes, this one. And then I have my deadline on Monday, and I'm going to try to catch up with some freelance. I kind of took on a little bit too much, I think, this month, but I'm going to work on it. Jeremy's out of town first part of next week, and then we're going to focus on some quality time with Violet. I have no Pilates this week because Jeremy's gone, so I'm going to focus on stretching and walks. And then uh-oh, I used the wrong color. We have Easter this week, and I have a reflection call for a Purpose-Driven Mom and our tax appointment. And then, of course, since it's going to be a busy week, I'm just going to focus on tidying my car and doing my weekly resets. And I think that might be it for this. I'm just going to pop this in here, get it back in my Erin Condren folio. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for planning with me today. I appreciate you hanging out while I looked at my goals and went through my reflections and did all that good stuff. And I feel prepared for quarter two, and I am excited for the fun new things that it's going to bring. So wishing you all a happy quarter two, and I'm sure we'll be planning together soon. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell, and you'll be notified of my next video. I'll catch you next time. Have a great day.